Black Lives Matter today, tomorrow, and every day after that. We have to be an active part of the change we want to see. We have the power to change the system, change the future for our later years, our children, and for generations to come. We are on the onset of a long road ahead to reform not only the policies that govern our people, but to reform the minds of those who are unwilling to accept the truths that have been laid out before them. The fight is far from over. With that said, thank you all for coming out today and continue to press onwards for change. May the peace of God be with us all.
Hi, Victoria. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I have so many things I want to discuss with you, so much I want to learn about your life, but let's start with your background. Can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
I'm from Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. I've lived here my entire life. I have an older sister who is 29, and I live here with both my parents, and I go to Governor Livingston High School, which is the public school in Berkeley Heights, and I will be attending Penn State in the fall.
This is all very exciting. I'm sure that many people are wondering how a young lady from Berkeley Heights ends up at Penn State, but you've had a lot of exciting opportunities happening in life with a lot of dedication and hard work. Can you tell us a little bit about your career there at your high school?
During high school, starting my freshman year, I won indoor and outdoor New Jersey State Meet of Champions in the 800 meters, which set me up for my senior year, become, after winning freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year indoors, the first girl in New Jersey Meet of Champs history to win 4 consecutive indoor state titles in the 800 meters. I won indoor the freshman, sophomore, and junior year outdoors, but because of Corona, did not have an opportunity to finish my senior year. But throughout these past 3.5 years, I was named New Jersey Girls Track and Field Gatorade Player of the Year my sophomore and junior year. Just recently last week by the school, I was named the NJSIAA 2020 Scholar Athlete, which according to our athletic director is awarded to the person with highest academic achievement with athletic skills. So yeah, I've had a great career during high school, and I'm really excited for the future.
I am marveling at all the amazing accomplishments that you have made. I just want to talk a little bit, going back, about your track career. How old were you when you got interested in track?
My 5th grade gym teacher introduced me to running, and then she saw potential in me when I was running pretty fast in the presidential fitness challenges and just watching me in gym. So she gave me the pamphlet to try to look into the Colgate Women's Games that are in New York. So we went, and that's how I got my start.
The first time you got out there, were you just oh, I'm actually super talented at this? Or does it not quite work like that?
For me, I was pretty decent when I first started, but I definitely owe all my success to the training that I put in, the support that I've gotten from all my coaches throughout my entire elementary school, middle school, high school career, and my parents. Definitely wasn't something just naturally born. It's been quite the journey.
So I know a lot of training goes into the athletic part of your life, but you're also someone who's finishing high school and doing a tremendous job at that. Can you talk to us a little bit about what the academics have been like for you during high school, balancing track and your academic achievements?
Academics is very, very important in my family. And so it's definitely, my parents have always instilled in me that that's the meal ticket to success, having strong academics. They can open so many doors and opportunities. So last year as a junior, I took 4 AP classes, and now this year I took 5 AP classes. And so that's just to give me some flexibility when it comes time to college, because I know it'll be a very rigorous schedule with training and my studies, and I'm in the honors college at Penn State as well. So I know that I'll have a lot of demand. So I just want to give myself as many opportunities now during high school by taking as many AP classes. Just trying to provide myself with opportunities in the future to have a more flexible schedule, give me some opportunities to take classes that I might enjoy, to explore different topics, and just try to maximize my education at Penn State.
The status that you have now, being that you are so incredibly academically gifted and obviously athletically gifted, can you talk just a little bit about you being a role model to younger kids and kids that are watching this now?
I feel that I want to lead by example. I know that there are kids, when I visit my old club team, they're excited to see me. I've led Zoom workouts during quarantine, and I have one scheduled for this Thursday to lead them. And I try my best to lead by example and to show them through my work ethic and my determination, and obviously what their parents have told them about me, but when they actually come in contact with me, to exemplify good characteristics that I think that it's really important that they take with them throughout the rest of their life. And I feel that the best way for me to do that is to lead by example, so that they can see what I do and where it's led me, and so that they can feel empowered that they have the same ability to, if they are focused and dedicated enough to achieve whatever they want, the sky's the limit.
Do you have any advice to other young athletes and young women like yourself, Victoria?
I feel that good character will take you very far. There's so many things you can learn from running and athletics and sports in general. And I feel like there's just a whole host of lessons that you can take with you. So be open to learning them and developing good character, because especially throughout the recruiting process, that's something that I found very important to have in myself, and that's what I looked for in other people. So I think that's one thing that you can take from sports as well. And just, I guess during quarantine, I've also realized that it's very important to capitalize on every single opportunity that you are given, and nothing will ever be promised. Sometimes there won't be second chances. You won't have another opportunity to go back, and you can't put off running your best performance because you think that, oh, I'll have another chance to, because, sometimes things happen that are not in your control and you won't have another opportunity. So I think it's really important to maximize every single chance you get, and to do your best at all times, to have no regrets.
Actually, I think that that's marvelous advice, and advice that I wholeheartedly agree with. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us today. It is a pleasure to get to know you and get to talk with you.
Thank you so much for having me.